Good morning. Today we are going to discuss about the role of artificial intelligence in agriculture. So, why is the field agriculture is choosing and why the artificial intelligence role is in the agriculture? It is a very important nowadays. The agriculture is very important for us. So that is why the field of agriculture is chosen and the problems are identified in the areas of agriculture, enhancing the agriculture sector and also the computational intelligence, how it is used in the agriculture and also the environmental conditions. That is to monitor the environmental conditions. And the second part of the presentation is how to intelligently control and monitor the plant production and how to use the robotics in the agriculture. So the very important field here we have chosen is and agriculture and also the role of artificial intelligence in the agriculture. So why artificial intelligence and what is artificial intelligence? So basically artificial intelligence is a computational tool that are able to substitute for the human intelligence in performation of certain tasks. So what is the basic principle is that the human intelligence that can be replaced or defined in a way that the machine can easily execute the task from the simplest form to those which are chosen even more complex. So these are the main goals of the artificial intelligence, that is we will be able to substitute the human intelligence in the performance of complex tasks. The main goals of artificial intelligence includes learning, reasoning and also the perception. Now, I have already told you why we have chosen the field of agriculture. Now, if you take the status of our India, the growth of social economical sector in India that is increasing and it has acquired 18% of India's GDP and also the huge investment is made for irrigation facilities in our plan. So it also includes the open competition for the agriculture products and also the removal of unnecessary restrictions and also to maintain the good price for the farmers. So these are the reasons why do we go choose the agriculture and farming, and it is also very important profession and it plays a very important role in the economic sector. That is we need a smarter agriculture, that is smarter approach and become more efficient and how we can farm and we can be more productive. That is the world's population is also increasing and due to the land, water and resources becoming insufficient to continue the demand of supply chain. So the global population is expected to reach more than 9 billion by 2050. So definitely there is a need for smarter approach for the agriculture is the need now. Now, what are the areas identified in agriculture and also which field needs for the enhancing and which needs for the monitoring? One is agriculture crop conditions and the second monitoring is weather and climatic conditions and also ecosystem and also the decision support to the farmers for agriculture planning and also the policy making. Now, how the AI is the basics for this agriculture, that is the computational in the agriculture and the environmental, and by optimizing different types of biosystems and also testing of quantitative models and also the intelligent environmental control for the plant production and the use of intelligent robots in the agriculture and also the control of greenhouse. These are the major areas where we have to enhance our agriculture sector. Now, how the agriculture? What is the life cycle of the agriculture? First one is preparation of soil. Second one is sowing of seeds. Then we have to add the fertilizers and the irrigation is done, weed protection and also harvesting and also storage. So this is the life cycle of the agriculture and we have to know how the soil is prepared and how the role of AI plays in the preparation of the soil and the sowing of seeds, and we have to include how the AI is used in the sowing of seeds and each and every field which is shown in the life cycle of the agriculture, we are going to implement our artificial intelligence for the smarter agriculture. Now, the basic how to prepare the soil. Initially, the farmers in the initial stage prepare the soil for the sowing of seeds. So, what is the process there involves is it is breaking of large soil pumps and the removing of debris and also sticks, rocks, and also roots. After that, they will be adding the fertilizers and the organic material depend on the type of the crop which they are going to cultivate for the current situation. Second is sowing of seeds. That is, the stage requires taking care of the distance between the two seeds, and they have to know the depth of the planting of the seeds. And in this stage, which is very important, is the climatic conditions such as temperature, humidity, and rainfall plays a very important role in this situation. Now, the next step is adding of the fertilizers. So it is also a very important, and we have to maintain the soil fertility, and it improves how to continue the growth of the crops, nutritious crops, and also the healthy crops. So this stages determines the quality of the crops. Next is irrigation. This stage helps to keep the soil moisture and it maintains the humidity. So underwatering or sometimes overwatering can hamper the growth of the crops, and if it is not done properly, it can lead to the damage of the crops. So the irrigation is very important process in agriculture. Next is weed production. We all know weeds are the unwanted plants that grow near the crops. So the weed production is important to the factor as weed decrease the yields and increases the production cost. Okay. Next is harvesting. It is a process of gathering the ripe crops from the fields. It requires a lot of laborers for this activity. So this is a labor intense activity. In this stage, it also includes the post harvesting and also such as cleaning, sorting, packing, and also cooling. So this process is also very important process, how the crops are stored, how it is cleaned, and how it is packed. The next after that is the process of the storage. This phase of the first harvest system, during which the products are kept in such a way as to guarantee the food security other than the period of agriculture. It also includes the packing and the transportation of the crops. So these are all the process of agriculture, how the traditional agriculture is done by the farmers. Now we are going to discuss about what are the challenges, what are the problems faced by the farmers by using the traditional methods of this farming. So first is the climatic factors such as rainfall, temperature, humidity. It plays a very important in the field of agriculture life cycle. Now increasing deforestation and also the pollution, it processes the problem in the climatic changes. So it is difficult for the farmer to take the decision to prepare the soil, sow the seeds, and also the harvest. So this is the first problem faced by the farmer about the rainfall, temperature, and also humidity of the soil. Now the second is every crop requires some nutrients in the soil, and what are the three main nutrients are nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium are required in the soil. The deficiency of the nutrition will definitely lead to the poor quality of the crops. So from the agriculture life cycle, we can see weed protection is also playing an important role. That if it is not controlled, definitely what it will do is it will increase in the production cost, and also sometimes it absorbs the nutrition from the soil, which can cause the nutrition deficiency in the soil as well as to the crops. So it is a very important problem faced by the farmers. Next, these are all the very important problems faced by the farmers, and we are going to see how the role of agriculture, how the role of artificial intelligence helps the farmers in agriculture, that is the smart agriculture. Now the industry is turning into the artificial intelligence technologies. Now artificial intelligence, how it helps to heal the crops healthier, the control the pest, monitor the soil and also monitoring the growing conditions of the crop and also the organizing the data for the farmers and help with the workload and also improve a wide range of agriculture related tasks in the entire food supply chain process. So this is the role of the artificial intelligence in the agriculture. Now first condition we have taken is weather forecasting. How we are going to see how the artificial intelligence helps the farmers to understand the weather forecast. So the climatic conditions definitely changes because of the increasing pollution. Already we have seen. Okay, so the time the farmers find it difficult to monitor the weather conditions of the soil. So this is the slide showing the weather conditions, how the farmer will be maintained. Now the soil and crop healthy monitoring system. So this in this slide it's we have to know, already we have discussed the very important three nutritions in the soil, how we can find the nutrition content of the soil. Okay, so that's how it determines the quality of the crop. So it is very important to know the quality of the soil before we are going for the sowing of the seeds. Now a company which is called as Peach has developed an AI based application which is called as Plantex. Then what is the purpose of this one is it is used to identify the nutrition deficiency in the soil, which includes the pests and also the diseases, by which the farmers can also get an idea to use the utilizers and also helps them to improve the harvest quality. So this company has developed for the farmers. So what is this app it is doing is it uses image recognition based technology and the farmer can capture the image of the plants using the smartphones. So these are the few snapshots related to the app, Plantex app, how the farmer can spot the disease and identify the disease which will be helpful for the farmers. The next is soil restoration techniques. So this is very important technique with the steps and also solutions through the short videos of these applications. We go for the trace genome. It is another machine learning based company which helps the farmers for the soil analysis, how the soil analysis is done. So this is a type of app where the farmers can monitor the soil and crops health conditions and produce healthy crops with a higher quality of productivity. And these are the few snapshots where the farmers can test the soil nutritions. Now analyzing the crop health by drones, how the drones plays an important role in the drones plays an important role in the field of agriculture. Now Sky Squirrel Technologies, a company, has brought down drone based aerial imaging solution for the monitoring of the crop health. So in this technique, what is the drone is done is the drone captures the data from the fields and the data is transferred via the USB from the drone to the computer and it is analyzed by the expert. Now the company uses the algorithm to analyze the captured images and provide a detailed report containing the current health of the farm. So it will definitely help the farmers to identify the pest and bacteria, to use the pest control and also the methods taken, required method of action to be taken to the control of pests. And this is the snapshot of drone for the process which it is used in the agriculture. So it is used to test the soil and also it is used to feed and also it is used in the process of irrigation also. Now comes the robotics, agriculture robotics, and artificial intelligence companies have developed robots also in that can be easily perform multitasking in the farming fields, and this is the type of robot which is trained to control the weeds and harvest the crops at the faster pace with the higher volumes compared to the humans. So this is a place where the robots are used to check the quality of the crops and detect a weed with the picking and packing of the crops at the same time. So the robots are capable to fight with the challenges faced by the agriculture force labor. So the laborers are reduced or replaced with robotics or robots. So this is the snapshot where the robots are used in the field of agriculture. Now the pest already we have discussed. So the pest control is also done by the artificial intelligence system using the satellite images, and the message will be sent to the farmers to control the pest or the insects which is landed in their farm. So this is the snapshot showing the banana plant growth and what are the pest controls used. Everything is shown in this slide. So the artificial intelligence is helping in the agriculture, not only for the farmers to automate their farming, but also it shifts the precise cultivation of the higher crop yield and also the better quality using the fewer resources. The companies involve machine learning and also artificial intelligence based products and also the services, and also for training the data for agriculture, drone, and also the automated making machine, that is robo. So here the technological advancement in the future will provide more useful applications in the field of agriculture, and it will increase in the food productions and also the food production for the growing population. Thank you. So far we have discussed about the role of artificial intelligence in the agriculture. So this mainly helps the farmers for the improved crop protection in the agriculture. Thank you so much.